Hello everyone, today we're going to be creating an autumnal inspired apartment in Stonestreet Apartments number 3 here in Evergreen Harbour. This is going to be an apartment for a family. It has 2 bedrooms and it uses lots of warm tones in the wood tones and the accent colors. So that's the reason why I wanted to build here, because the windows are orange. So I thought it was going to fit very well with this theme. So here is the kitchen. It has these parenthood counters in this very nice orange swatch. I decided to have the sink underneath the window, and at the moment I have these table and chairs, but I will swap them out for something else. I will instead have these bar stools and a little dining room area. So I decided that I wanted to have some more counters in that space. I also added a trash can. It's technically an outdoor trash can, but I sized it down and I think it looks fine in this space. So I decided to create a little coffee nook. I really love the idea of Sims being able to make their own coffee, their own espressos. I think it's a very cozy thing to have in your house. So there's like the coffee area and the cooking area here, and I also added some stuff on top of the fridge. I added those teas and the bread box. I also really wanted to use these little paintings from Tiny Living that have like these cozy foxes. Foxes are actually my favorite animal, and they're just so autumnal, and because of the orange, I suppose. And I also wanted this house to have a fox and some cats, so I added pet stuff later. In the meantime, I have sectioned off an area to be the living room. I used a yellow couch and added some of these new pillows that we got from the Modern Luxe kit. I really like how these match the couch, and also this fluffy rug looks really nice with the lamp that I used, which is from the book nook kit. I also wanted to have chairs from the Modern Luxe kit and a really small coffee table with a tray with a drink and a book, which again is just like the coziest thing I could think of. I also wanted to have an entryway area, little TV, bookcase and stereo unit, and next to it there's a mirror and some shoes and, entryway stuff. I did change that a bit later, but before that I am just adding some pet stuff. The pets are going to have this corner of the room. I am back in the dining room. I decided that I wanted to change stuff a little bit. I created a different sort of side table. It still has some wood tones that match the walls very well. This wallpaper is from the book nook kit. So now we are working a little bit in the kids' room. I was thinking maybe there's a theme here. So they have this wardrobe and like some school supplies. I was really happy to use this box basket. I really loved when we got that and all the other Fox stuff with the infants update. And I also think it matches the owl backpack very well. I decided that this thing needed to have a desk, and in the desk it was important to have this fox lamp. It is one of those fox things that we got with that update, and I just wanted it to be slightly cluttered, but not too much. It is not messy, it just has lots of stuff. Like there's a guitar and there's a bicycle and there's these fairy lights. I think it's very cozy and also sort of realistic for a teenager to have this sort of thing. And now we're going to be working on the bathroom. I decided to use this bathtub from Seasons and use the same sink that we have in the kitchen. And now I have changed that the mirror in the entryway for another one. It is the one from Eco Lifestyle that I used in the child's bedroom. Now we're back in the bathroom. I am adding the shower that is also from Seasons and this fluffy rug from the book nook kit. I think ties it all together very well, and I am going to be back there to change some stuff around. But before that we are in the main bedroom and adding this bed from Eco Lifestyle that is probably the coziest bed in the game, and using a desk from Seasons as well as the frame TV. And I am adding this dresser, which I will change out for the seasons dresser later, but it's going to be like this for a while. This one is from Cats and Dogs, and I added once again that mirror, and the little bedside tables are also from seasons. I used a lot of seasons in this build. It has some really great stuff for this sort of concept, which makes sense. Also eco lifestyle. This wall decoration with the leaves matches the wood tone perfectly. The one that I'm using here is one that we have in Parenthood and Dream Home Decorator, and some stuff from Tiny Living, so I think this color scheme here works really well. Now I have added this storage unit from Dream Home Decorator. I wanted it to have stuff like candles, which are just decorations, but also stuff that would look like it's useful, like hand cream and stuff. Now we're just adding some more little details everywhere around the house, like some more of those candles with the leaves, and finishing off these spaces, just adding tiny things that are necessary in these different rooms. I thought that the main bedroom was a bit plain, so I added a wallpaper from Eco Lifestyle behind the bed to create a sort of feature wall, and I added one of those paintings from the Book Nook kit and one from Tiny Living. I think those are some of the packs that I use the most. The ones that I have mentioned, Dream Home Decorator, Eco Lifestyle, Parenthood, Tiny Living, and actually the Modern Luxe kit. I use lots of it. It just has some really nice pieces that are modern, and I think in this context they don't look like too luxurious or too grand. It just looks like a very nice family home, but just sort of normal, I think. So we're just finishing off the kitchen, adding some rugs and moving over the pet bowls. And I remembered that the pets needed a kitty litter, so I added one in the bathroom. It's not functional the way I have it now, but in the way that I uploaded it to the gallery, it is. And if you want to place this in your game, you can find it under my ID, which is Veranium. And if you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel. I have more content like this every week. For now, I am just finishing off the Shell's bedroom, just adding decorations like these paper stars and stuff, and some plants on the windowsill. And that is pretty much it for this apartment, other than just swapping out that dresser that I had mentioned in the main bedroom and adding a pillow to cover up that other small pillow that the bed has. Dream Home Decorator and Tiny Living both have some really great autumnal inspired pieces, which is interesting because they only have stuff for this particular season. Everything else is just like for no season in particular. But since autumn is my favorite season, I really have no complaints. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.